What is seventh chord? A seventh chord contains a triad plus a note forming an interval of seventh above the chord's root. For example, here we have a C major triad plus a note that is seventh away from the root. Here's the root, C, and here's the seventh above the root, which is B note. Then when we play them all together, we have a seventh chord. Let's talk about 5 types of seventh chord. The first one is dominant seventh chord. A dominant seventh chord is comprised of a major triad with an interval of minor third on top. The second one is major seventh chord. A major seventh chord comprises a major triad and a major third above the triad. Notice that both dominant and major seventh chords contain major triad at the bottom. However, the difference is that the dominant seventh chord has a minor third above the major triad, while the major seventh chord has a major third above the triad. And here is an example of how they sound. The dominant seventh chord sounds like this. That's the minor third above the triad. And here is how major seventh chord sounds. Hear the difference? The third type of the seventh chord is called minor seventh chord. When constructing a minor seventh chord, you will need to put a note that is minor third above a minor triad. Here is how minor seventh chord sounds like. First, we have a minor triad below. Then we have a minor third above the minor triad plus minor third. That's minor seventh chord. The fourth type is called diminished seventh chord, which contains a diminished triad that is minor third, plus a minor third above the triad, another minor third. So this is the easiest to remember. A diminished seventh chord has stacks of minor third. And here is how diminished seventh chord sounds like. The last type of seventh chord is half diminished seventh chord. A half diminished seventh chord contains a diminished triad and a major third above the triad. Here is how a half diminished seventh chord sounds like. That's a diminished triad plus a major third above.